The Wrath Pass. Oh boy, your pass for Wrath. Yeah, new player character service. I mean, contain your hype, chat. It's the Wrath Pass. Woo!
Why? Why? We know why, but they're still doing it. And it's really, really frustrating, right? It's really frustrating because the Dark Portal Pass was completely met with just, fuck this isn't classic, you've ruined it, right? So they're doing the same thing again. They're just going, we absolutely know that this is just going to be bot town. It's fucking bot town. Hello, would you like a functioning economy in your video game? Go fuck yourself, we need money. That's what it ultimately is. And I don't particularly mind stuff like, I don't mind stuff like wanting to skip, wanting to like speed things up. That's okay. That's why I'm like, if my microphone will get in position. I don't actually mind like the XP buff. That's a great version of that. The XP buff of, hey, we've got an event, we've got a moment, everyone come through and play, everyone level up. If they said, right, here you go, everyone has a double XP or something like that, right? Double XP until maybe 60, maybe 70. Even if it was just everyone is going to go and play Wrath. That's okay. But it's the fact that it's this instant version that they know is a problem. Like, everyone knows the Dark Portal Pass did what it was. There's so many reports from people who are like investigating bots. They don't really get very far, right? They don't get like big traction or anything. But I remember when I was looking into boosting and looking into bots and stuff, you see just, oh yeah, here's all the rogues pickpocketing and a BRD. Here's just a massive, massive amount of gold farming going on. It's all botted. Here's all of the like gathering professions might as well not exist. There's some servers that might, but in some places they just might as well not. Just, I guess depends on your server, but just, hey, here's boosted bots. And especially when you get druids of flying now that you can bot, hey, look at that, you've just completely destroyed the economy. There's so much gold, The Wrath Pass will be a skip to level 70. Skip to level 70, level the rest of the way through Wrath, and there you go. That's like, if this bothers you, play on fresh. That's the one thing we might be okay with. But even then, it's like after the 90-day period or whatever else, it's going to be a massive problem. And it's if it wasn't such an obvious cash grab, that would be okay. But it is like, it's just an obvious cash grab. There's certainly a player desire for it, because they didn't add this to it was Mrs. Mandaria when they started to add this, and as I cover in an upcoming video, this was like the first part. The boost was the first time they went, we can really monetize time. That's what the boost was, and then that led to the WoW token, that led to the actually came after the real money auction house. But it's all this awful case of just, this supports botting. This supports botting, which supports the economy, inflates the economy like a fucking balloon, completely destroys it, makes RMT the only way to play the game half decently, unless you're super ahead of the curve and have all the time in the universe. Because, oh yeah, you want a pug? GDKP. Oh, look at that, you have an RMT'd. Fuck you, you don't get any items. That's the reality of it. And that's supported by this stuff. That's supported by this. This is the way that people get level 70 bots. And you're like, oh, yeah, sure, bots are going to exist anyway. Yeah, but this is making it easier for them. And they don't have the possibility to deal with them themselves. Otherwise, they would have.
Yeah.
So it's a case of, oh, hey, is this going to support more players in a meaningful way than it is going to destroy the game's economy? I would argue probably not. Honestly speaking, I would argue probably not. Because it's like, I really wish I had some facts to back this up. Or some numbers.
That would be lovely.
But I have that feeling. I look at what's happened to Classic and I look what happened to TBC. I'm like, man, what would it be like without this boost? Why is this boost here? Why not just say people fucking play the game? Fresh Start Realms maybe a solve to this. Who knows?
I'd definitely want to go on a fresh start.
Yeah, I
Even
will.
that's
I will.
a risk because you don't know if your fresh start server is going to be one that ends up being one of the good ones or
Well,
not.
you can move away afterwards. So
Yeah.
I'm 100% gonna do it.
Yeah, same.
I'm 40 fucking million thousand percent going to be playing on a fresh start, which is annoying because I've spent like 40, 50 hours playing on like TBC Classic to prep for this. And there's like fresh starters, and I was like, I had fun, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
Because, turns out you can have fun playing games without reaching an end goal. Who'd have fucking thought?
Enjoy the journey. Isn't that an
fucking
insane
fun.
idea? As the rest of it, I don't know if you covered it when I was away, Matt, but expect to have a sort of deluxe edition or whatever.
I didn't
that-
cover this shit. No,
Yeah, look.
I was literally just molding about bots.
There'll be a deluxe edition that'll just have a bunch of shite in it,
Yeah.
and you'll also get probably a boost as well. We know that they did that with TBC, and there are a bunch of encrypted but not unencrypted mounts and shit that are in the live client right now. So do pre-orders, unlock that stuff. There you go.
Yeah, and I suppose I should probably say that the reason for this isn't just to push the boost like in isolation. It's because it enables this whole box price. If you look at Overwatch 2, you'll notice that that you can buy Overwatch 2 right now.
It's a free-to-play game, Matt. Oh my god.
Exactly. You know what's not a free to play game but a sub play game? Wrath. TBC. You can just go, hey Blizzard, here's $15. I'll play your game now. Or, and this happens, you see it with Lost Ark Founders Pass or Founders Pack. You see it with basically every game. It's like, hey, you're wanting this new product. And people are used to buying games because that's what you did. You bought the game.
Yeah.
And people love spending money. Fuck, people love spending
Yeah,
money.
they want to be invested because then it means more.
Yeah, they love it. So,
Yeah.
so they're like, fuck it. Look at all this value I get.
800%?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or even when, and this is the part that I think is a little bit morally reprehensible, is the fact that they're probably banking on confusion. Because people are so used to buying stuff. I imagine there's no point in time where you're going to buy the deluxe edition of Wrath of the Lich King. I bet there's nothing that says, by the way, you don't need this product to play. They'll just be like, look at all the stuff you get. Oh, you get 30 days of game time, and you get a time skip so you don't have to do the old content. Who wants to do that?
Note, you
is
cannot
a
use
modern
this on
game.
a fresh start server, aka the one you want to go on.
Yeah.
That'll be an awkward thing for them.
Yeah, so they're just going to be like, yeah, fuck it, we'll get ways to take money. Because that's how stores work. That's why Battle.net has so many people working on the stores. I haven't counted it, but it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people, a lot of the World of Warcraft development team are commercial. Believe it or not, that's what they're called.
He looked through the credits.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing. We're like, some of this is literally like, what's the term they use for when you're angry at something and you can do nothing about it? I can't remember.
I have no idea.
It's not like, because obviously, Rage Against the Machine's actually a real thing, but it's like some sort of just, I guess, shouting at a wall is probably what it is. It's just shouting at a brick wall, but it is a thing where it's the stuff you think about. You're like, what are they doing? They're doing here. Fucking wonderful. They can buy a load of shit. They can just skip all this and just give them money.
Yeah, money, money, money.
Money, everything's money. Time is money. Your fucking life's worth nothing but the money you can earn and throw into Blizzard Entertainment.
I don't.
Sorry, that's a bit real. That's a bit too real.
I don't like all this reality. It's very bad.
That's the thing. This
Anyway.
used to not be reality. It used to be like, fuck it, I've had a shit day. I'm gonna play Wrath of the Lich King where I have some fucking gold. Then you log into Wrath of the Lich King and go, I'm gonna do a GDKP run. I've got like 5k gold. Can I buy anything? No, because every item's going for 50k because RMT's fucking wrecked it.